Top 10 Spring Boot interview questions and answers. Simple language with example. What is Spring Boot? Spring Boot is a Java framework that helps developers build web applications and REST APIs quickly with minimum configuration. Example. Instead of configuring many XML files, Spring Boot lets you create REST APIs in just few minutes. What are the main features of Spring Boot? Spring Boot provides auto configuration, starter dependencies, embedded server, Spring Boot Actuator, and fast deployment. Example. Adding Spring Boot starter web automatically downloads everything needs to build a web application. What is auto configuration? Auto configuration automatically configures your project based on the libraries available in your application. Example. If MySQL dependency is added, Spring Boot automatically creates the required database configuration. What are starter dependencies? Starter dependencies are predefined dependency package that include all required libraries for a specific feature. Example, Spring Boot Starter Web includes Spring MVC, Tomcat, Jackson, validation libraries. You only need one dependency instead of adding many manually. Why is embedded Tomcat used? Embedded Tomcat allow the application to run without installing a separate web server. Example, run the project. The application starts on HTTP localhost port number 8080. No external Tomcat installation is required. What is the Spring Boot application annotation? Spring Boot application annotation is the main annotation used to start a Spring Boot application. It combines configuration, enable auto configuration and component scan. Let's say example, we have created a demo application and annotated with Spring Boot application. There is a main method. Uh, it is calling run method. Spring Boot application, Spring application dot run, demo application dot class and passing argument. What is dependency injection? Dependency injection means Spring creates and manages objects automatically instead of creating them manually. Example, without dependency injection, oh, it's missing. Spring Boot creates object. Okay. Without Spring Boot application, we will create object with new keyword. And with the application, just we will use auto wired annotation. What is REST API in Spring Boot? REST API allows different applications to communicate using HTTP method like get, post, put, and delete. Example, we have created a hello function and returning a string hello world and annotated with get application and parameter is hello. If we are going to call this API endpoint with hello, then we will get hello world. Here is output. What is Spring Boot Actuator? Spring Boot Actuator provides production ready features, no monitor and manage application. It's provide information like application health, metrics, environment, beans, memory uses. Example, actuator health, the endpoint of actuator, the status we are getting up. What is Spring Boot? Why is Spring Boot better than Spring Framework? Let's see difference. Spring Framework have more configuration, but in the Spring Boot there is minimal configuration. Spring framework uses external sub server required, but in the Spring Boot there is embedded server. There is no external server required. In Spring framework there is an XML configuration, but in Spring Boot it handle annotation based, or we can use dot properties file for configuration. Spring Framework is slow setup, but Spring Boot is faster deployment. Spring Framework manual dependency management, but Spring Boot starter dependencies. Example: creating REST API in Spring Boot takes only few minutes, while tradition Spring application require much more configuration. Quick interview revision. What is Spring Boot? Framework for rapid Java application development. Auto configuration automatically configures the project. Starter dependency, predefined dependency package. Embedded server, built in Tomcat, no installation required. Spring Boot application annotation, main annotation to start the application. Dependency injection, Spring creates object automatically. REST API, HTTP based communication between application. Actuator, monitoring and management tool. Default port is 8080. Configuration file, application.property or application.yml. Let's see. Bounce interview trips. Explain concept in simple words before giving technical details. Use a real world example whenever possible. Mention annotation like REST controller, auto wired service, and Spring Boot application. Be ready to explain the request flow, client, controller, service, repository, and database. Practice writing a simple CRUD application as it is a common interview task. This content is well suited for a printable PDF. Okay, thank you.